Hi, I'm Ellen, and welcome to day 30 of Vlog Every Day in April 2018. That's right, it's day 30, which means this is the last Vlog Every Day in April post. And I have mixed feelings about that. I will say that mostly I'm really grateful that it's the last day, mostly because I just didn't anticipate how much time it would take to create and then edit and then upload these videos. And honestly, the creation time was the shortest amount of time. It was the editing and the uploading that took literally hours per video. And that was just something I wasn't anticipating. I was used to uploading one video a week, and it was running about 7 or 8 minutes maybe-ish. And then to have videos running longer than that, sometimes up to half an hour in length. Wow, it was truly quite a surprise for me how much time it involved. And I don't begrudge any of it, I truly don't. It's just that if I had known how much time it would take for the editing and the uploading, which takes up computer resources and forced me to either need to walk away or to do things that didn't involve the internet at all during the upload process, I would have planned it very differently. If I ever choose to do this again, maybe after I've forgotten how it was to do this, is it like childbirth maybe? Then I know I would definitely start making videos probably a month ahead of time, just so that I wasn't so up against it on a daily basis. So anyway, lesson learned, and other than that, I really am grateful for having committed to and followed through with creating and uploading a video every day this month. It was really a great experience and experiment for me in content creation and also in expressing myself. What I've discovered is I love actually making videos. Even as I'm making this video, I'm kind of making myself laugh internally because I feel as though I'm actually talking to you. Like, I feel as though I'm sitting across the table from one person, or as my guides are just showing me, actually it feels like I'm sitting around a round table and there are many of us there, sipping tea or coffee or water or wine and eating dark chocolate and talking about all this spiritual stuff, all this woo stuff, which is, you know, right down my alley. Or up my alley. Down or up. Both. So what I'm doing with this last video is determining what it's going to look like for me moving forward as far as creating content specifically for video. Because I enjoy it so much, I don't just want to be creating my weekly reading every week. I love doing that. However, it's kind of a cookie cutter situation where I already have a template laid out and it's something that works, and so it's just a matter of the cards being different every week, the messages being different every week. I want to explore what else I might create for this YouTube station of mine. It's so funny to say that, YouTube station, YouTube channel. Anyway, so what I did yesterday, because I was very inspired and wrote pages and pages of notes on various things coming up, I created a 4-card spread for myself involving 2 card decks. So the decks that I'm using are Sacred Creators Oracle and the Housewives Tarot, also guided. So the 4 points of the spread are, number 1, Guiding Star. So that will be the card that will guide me moving forward in creating video. The second is How to Proceed. So where the Guiding Star is like the focal point, How to Proceed is more like the nuts and bolts of it. Then the theme. And that was an interesting thing for me because, again, all of this was guided. So when the theme came up, I was like, ooh, what does that mean? I guess we'll find out. And then an outcome card. And an outcome card is not a definitive. An outcome is a possible trajectory. Okay? So I already have my cards drawn. They're face down. I haven't looked at them at all. I'm doing this for this video. So let's find out together what is coming up video-wise. Okay? All right. So the first and third cards are from the Sacred Creators Oracle. The second and fourth cards are from the Housewives Tarot. So this first card from Sacred Creators Oracle is, well, Prosperity's sisters are happiness and joy. So that is my guiding star. So, oh, you know what's really interesting? It may be less about the message and more about the graphic. I'm going to bring that closer for you. Look at that. So what I immediately think of when I look at that graphic, especially the 3 circles within the circle, is a whole, W-H-O-L-E, and what creates whole? The balance of body, mind, and spirit. I just heard you may be onto something. So this is my guiding star. And so what I take from that is that, yes, the word balance comes up big time. My guiding star, my focal point, is creating some balance as far as content creation. So I don't know exactly what that means, but that's why we have more cards to look at. Okay? So the second card, which is from the Housewives Tarot deck, and is How to Proceed, is, dun, 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 oh, the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups is oftentimes seen as another version of the Lover's card, although whereas the Lover's card truly is about lovers in the romantic sense, 2 of Cups can be about self-love, so love for the self, love for others in general, other relationships other than romantic partnerships. And what's interesting is that I don't feel like that meaning has anything to do with how to proceed. So what I'm noticing about this card is I'm seeing 2 pillars. With these 2 people, I feel like there are 2 pillars. And when I go to pillars, I then see superimposed the number 11. And then I go to the fact that we're dealing with a 2 card, and so 1111. And so How to Proceed, one of the things that has come up for me several times over the past couple of years, and I've just shoved it under the rug because of my discomfort with video making, was something like the 1111 show. So that would be like the name of, say, a weekly show on my channel. And then the theme would be, well, I mean, probably related to 1111 stuff. When we think of 1111, it's a very spiritual number, right? So this is how to proceed, and I feel like this is a validation for those thoughts I've been having. So let's see what the theme card has to say and see how this puzzle fits together. So this is, again, our theme card, and we're back to Sacred Creator's Oracle. So that card is... Da, 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 da. Ooh. What does your soul say? What does your soul say? Wow. So as a theme card, what does the soul say? What does your soul say? What does my soul say? It's really interesting to suppose that, yeah, I just heard backtrack, which is really funny. Wonder if I backtrack on this. Keep with the 1111, however, posting at 1111. So rather than calling it like the 1111 show, posting at 1111 to really invoke and evoke the 1111 energy. Okay, I'm getting ever closer to the mark here. And then the actual theme is, what does your soul say? And not to say that it has to be called that. However, oh, I just got the name. Am I supposed to share the name? No, but the name is just given to me. It does involve the word soul. I need to write it down. Hold on. Because I don't want to forget it. Oh, and I really like the name. Oh, that's so interesting. So now I certainly can say that the theme is soul-centered. And then coming back to what I was seeing here with the Trinity, the three, the whole is really the soul. It's the soul that powers body, mind, and spirit. And then beyond the soul, it's source. See? Closer and closer. It's making more sense all the time. So our last card is outcome. And again, we're not looking at a definitive, we're looking at a trajectory. Okay? Back to the Housewives Tarot. Let's see what's going to come up here. The King of Swords. So the swords are about communication, which makes a heck of a lot of sense. And you might say that the King of Swords is the king of his words, the king of communication. Now, it's really funny because from an ego perspective, I'm a little bit uncertain about the masculine energy evoked here. Here's the thing about that. I'm a Libra, which is an air sign. Swords are an air suit. So I can definitely see the correlation. And as far as a trajectory, what really stands out here is all of those pieces gathered on that kebab. Look at it all. And there's a symmetry, isn't there a symmetry to it? Which is also a very Libra thing. Libras love symmetry. So for trajectory, I just heard accumulation. It feels like this idea, this plan, will build upon itself, much like the shish kebab had to build upon itself to get that crazy big. And I also am liking, there's a lot of red energy here too. And I just heard a counterbalance, which again, so here's that balance thing. And it's funny that I'm wearing blue, because blue is definitely an air color. And then red is such an earth color, such a grounded color. So again, I didn't choose this. My guides chose this color for me today, as they always do. They knew what they were doing. They were creating balance for me. So there's my plan. And will we start this show this week? I'm asking my guides. No, we'll wait for 1 week in order that we may plan, in order that we may have a cohesive approach, and then next Wednesday will come the first episode. So there you go. We have a plan, and there will be more of a plan. We have a basic plan. And I hope you'll join me. I so appreciate all of you who watched all those videos this month. That was a lot of videos. I mean, I haven't even gone back and watched them, except for Earth Day, which I did because I took the transcription and created a blog post with it. Otherwise, I have not gone back and watched these videos. And that's one of my missions too moving forward, is to take each one and transcribe each one of them so that they'll all have closed captions, which is a really important thing. I feel like all of us making videos should be doing, so that it's a complete presentation, and we're considering those who aren't able to hear our voices. So that's something I'll be tending to this month, and probably the next month too. It isn't going to happen all in 1 month for sure, and then publish them over time on my blog. So that's that. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, you take really good care. Lots of love.